Hare Krishna. So thank you very much for joining, and we continue our reading of one shloka of Bhagavad Gita daily. So today we continue our chapter 10, Opulence of the Absolute or Yoga, and today's verse is 41. Let's read shloka translation and small purport is there. Let us read it. So Krishna is continuing his description about the beauty or his opulences in this material world. And the last shloka he said, like, I'm everywhere. There is no end to my. So there in that shloka he mentioned about limit, that there are limitless. Okay, but now in this shloka he will go further. Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam Srimad urjitam eva va tat tat eva vagachatvam mama tejo amsa sambhavam. So here, know that all opulent, beautiful, glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. But all glorious or beautiful existence should be understood to be a fragmental manifestation of Krishna's opulence, whether it be in spiritual or material world. Anything extraordinarily opulent should be considered to represent Krishna's opulence. So, so here the word yad yad is used, right? So whatever, or yad yad also means whenever, like um, past, present, and future. So there can be a question like, okay, opulence of Krishna is present only now or how it is. So here the word is yad yad. So in the past or in the future or in the present, whatever time. Sattvam. Sattvam means existence or object. And what is the object? What we see in the object? Vibhuti mat means majesty or opulence. Srimad. So Srimad is excellence or beautiful. Urjitam means glory, glorious or powerful or energetic. Right. So tat tat eva gachatvam. So tat tat. So whenever past, present, or future, whatever you see that is glorious, that is powerful, that is beautiful, any object if you see, then understand that it is mama tejo amsa sambhavan. So sambhavan means produced, and amsa means a fragment, very small part is called amsa, right? And tejo means splendor or energy. So whenever you will see anything, any object that is beautiful, that is powerful, that has influence, uh, that is glorious, please understand that that is a amsa, a small part of my opulence, or it is my part. Right. So here, Krishna, the main one of the main words are spark of my splendor. That Srila Prabhupada translates like mama. Mama means mine. So Krishna says, if you see anything like this, it is my part. It's a part of my opulence. So if we see these words, mama, then we should understand like everything we see in this world is, of course, part of Krishna. But each person, every entity, every object in this world is unique. They have special properties. Everyone has, every person, every living being has special characteristics, right? special properties, special um, opulence that is very personal to him or her. So, like in Shastra, it is said that we should always see for good in other people, not the faults. So, when we are used to see good in other people, then we will see what is the opulence present in that person. And if we can find out that opulence, then we understand, oh, it is a amsa of Krishna and it is a part of Krishna. So the common problems of jealousy, comparison, envy, those, if you could relate everything to Krishna, then there should not be jealousy or envy or competition with anyone, because ultimately everything is Mama Tejo Amsa Sambhavan, is Krishna's part. So, like yesterday, we were discussing, like we see many living entities or human beings who are famous, who are successful, which attract the normal people. So it can be any field. It's not only that spiritual field, but any field, like any sports or any game or any movie, anything, or any normal person to whom we get attracted, or any natural place, right? There are many um, famous waterfalls, so people get attracted to that waterfall. They feel like there is a lot of energy in that waterfall. If you go to a jungle or forest and there is waterfall with greenery, then you immediately feel peaceful. hmm, and you want to sit in that place. And in that place, you don't want to talk much. You want to see it and absorb the energy that is available in that. So there is also concept of forest bathing, right? Just go to forest, keep your phones away, and just be with the trees. Just be there, and then you feel refreshed. So this energy is available in the nature also, and that energy helps us. If we absorb that energy, and then we feel refreshed, because that is part of Krishna, Mama Tejo. So that is his opulence, and that is why it gives us peace or relaxation, or we feel refreshed. So all these things, even if you go on holidays or you are working, you can really connect all these opulences to Krishna if you are in a proper consciousness of finding out those opulences. Even if there are intelligent people, the spell bee competition, there are people who can remember spelling, or maths competition, or some people who can addition or subtraction they can do in very quickly without using any instrument, and faster than calculator or some. So this type of intelligence somebody has, so that is a part of Krishna's opulence. That's how they get it, and then they become famous. So if you are in consciousness where we can find out the good qualities in others, then we connect them to Krishna, and then there is no competition with anyone. So it is said that your competition is with yourself only. How you were yesterday and how you are now. That is your competition. Don't compete with others. And so the Shastra wise, Krishna says like everything is my part. So why I should compete with the same? I am also part of something, and I am competing with the same another person or living being who is part of the same source. So that will immediately solve our problems of competition and envy or jealousy. And it's not only good, but it can be positive, it can be negative also, that people can use their opulence negatively. So like Shukracharya's example was there, right? He was a the priest of the demons, but he was very expert politician, and he used all his intelligence and power to help demons always. So he used his opulence negatively, but still Krishna says that is my opulence. So Krishna is all pervading, mean it's he's in good and he's in bad. And the bad things that we do is the choice of people. But if that has some attraction, then that is also Krishna's energy through Maya energy, which works to bewilder the people. But it's ultimately energy of Krishna. So this way, the Arjuna's question that how I can remember you in this world, Krishna says, this opulence is that you see not only what he described in this chapter, but wherever, whatever you see opulent, beautiful, or glorious, anything which is mentioned in this chapter or which is not mentioned in chapter is spark of my splendor. So that this list in the chapter 10 is not an exhaustive list of his opulences. That's just a summarization. Krishna says, like, I cannot describe. I'm giving just major ones, but there are many others. So we should not limit Krishna or God by this chapter that okay, these are his opulences. No, anything we find that attracts, we should be able to connect it to Krishna. So that's how Krishna here is clarifying that whatever you see, whenever you see, today, in present, past, future also, whatever opulent you will see, that is also my spark. So here it covers all the time and all the space he has already covered, that there is no end to my manifestation. So I think those are the few points. So if anybody has any other points or any other understanding or any other sharing that will help to understand the shloka more, then please feel free to share. And we were just talking today, like if this time of reading Bhagavad Gita is okay, 9:30 is late or early, or how the time is, or we should change the time that suits everybody. Then we can do that. So even if not now, you can write on the group also that if the timing should be changed or you prefer some other time, then we can accordingly change.
Prabhuji, for me, 9:30 is fine.
Okay. That's yeah, because that time we actually finish our dinner and
Yes, yes. We are completely free at this time, so.
yeah, that's what we thought. So if it works, then it's good.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mm-hmm.
My Prabhuji has some question, so if you can answer.
Mm-hmm. My God.
Hare
Avinash.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, Prabhuji, actually, I have a question, but it is not related to today's topic.
Mm-hmm.
It is just because I have been listening to you as well as my wife. So I had some question for a few days in my mind. So I wish to ask you.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Yeah. So the question is, suppose a person uh, does good deeds as well as bad deeds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the law of karma is going to catch him, and he will be judged according to whatever he has done, bad or good. Okay. Now the thing is, if suppose the person is materialistic and not fully spiritual, so he has to come back to this earth. Okay. So my question is whether he is going to come back in this earth, or there are several earths
Mm-hmm.
in the universe,
Mm-hmm.
so he can go anywhere, or this particular earth he has to come back, where he has to go actually.
No, like he can go to any place based on his desires. So this is
Okay.
one of the planet, right? So in our universe also there are other earthly planets also, right, which are
Yes,
more
yes.
opulent, or so he can go there also, because if the pious activities are more but the
Mhm,
desires are still there, then
mhm,
he will get result according to that, and then he can go to other varshas also. And in Bhagavatam there is verse, I don't exactly remember, I can find out that all the devtas, like
mhm,
devas, they also want to take birth on this planet.
mhm,
That is mentioned there because this planet has provides you the most opportunity to purify yourself. The other varshas or other earthly planets have the opulence
mhm,
and comforts.
mhm,
So in that situation you may not try to improve more, but this earth is beneficial for to progressing spiritually. So like, to answer your question, yeah, he can go in the any earthly planet.
okay. And one thing more, can I ask?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose, there is a uh, time time difference of different planets. Suppose, like you spend one day in a Pita planet is it is almost like 15 days or 30 days of this planet actually.
Right.
So that means if your good deeds are enough and
Mm-hmm.
you spend like suppose a few years in higher planet, so
Mm-hmm.
that means in this planet maybe the yuga also gets changed
Mm-hmm.
according to how much time you spend in higher planets. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
in that case, suppose someone dies in Kali Yuga, so in different world he may take birth in different yuga also, like Satyug, Dwapar Yuga, or Treta Yuga. Any yuga he can take birth.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because this is a sequence. It is
Yeah.
it's keep on changing.
Right. Right. So it depends, right, how you take birth again. Because if you spend a long time in the heavenly planets, these
Mhm,
earthly planets will be there. Will be changes there. So he will come back then,
mhm,
and then whatever the situation, then that in that situation that person will come.
mhm. Okay, okay, okay. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how it is mentioned in chapter 7 also. Once your quota of the good activities finish, then you come back.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
No problem, sir.
I have one question.
Thank you, Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Like we see the opulence in different persons.
Hmm.
Maybe someone is more intelligent. Maybe someone has nice beauty.
Hmm.
And then today we learn that we see that that is Krishna's opulence and it's Krishna's energy. So it's nice that we don't get envious of others. We see Krishna in their opulences. But then how they get these opulences, on what is the category or what is the like a foundation for to get these qualities?
Like our current body,
Why someone is rich, why someone is
yeah,
poor,
so
and
the our current body, like Bhagavad Gita says, like based on your current karma, or whatever desires and karma you have done, based on that you will get the next body. That's how the subtle body takes with you all the your desires. So your desire and your karma. So Krishna says, like, if you do some bhakti, then I give you a birth in good family. I give you a birth in a rich family, so that you don't have to struggle for normal things. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that I take care, so bhakti does not go waste. I will give you chance again. So it is given by God that okay, you have done good karma and you are doing bhakti. So I should give you facility so that you can do bhakti easily, not struggle for day to day surviving. Then you get a rich family and then you continue. Or beautiful, Krishna says like you get good body also, so that you don't have to maintain your body. You waste your time in maintaining the body. So that way you get healthy body and healthy lifestyle and beautiful uh, body. That and that also helps to attract the people. So if you are a bhakta and you stay clean, neat, and beautiful, it attracts the other people. That why this person is happy and beautiful. So that is also preaching. So if you are beautiful or if anybody is beautiful, intelligent, so that's why Krishna says, use that for me.
Mm.
Then you will be instrument in spreading the consciousness of others. That's in chapter 3.
Mm.
So that's the purpose. The bhakta, Krishna gives the facilities. Okay. So thank you very much everyone for joining
Thank you very much, Babaji.
and giving us the time.
Thank
We'll
Hare
you.
Krishna.
so we'll meet again tomorrow and discuss the next sloka.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
Bhakti.
Hare Krishna.